Coming up on MCTV this week, Monmouth finds some culture, and the incredible rescue story that happened half a century ago. This week starts now. Welcome to MCTV. This week for Cameron Line, I am Cindy Herrera. Last Saturday, the Dunlap Tours filled with sights, sounds, and tastes of many different cultures. Besides numerous information booths on different cultures from around the world, this 19th annual cultural fair featured Mariachi del Sol. The crowd got to their feet to dance along with this traditional Mexican music. As always, food from around the world was served, such as pot stickers, Thai chicken, and sticky rice.
It was a great way for me to get to try different cultures' food, and I don't usually like other things besides American, pizza, pasta, but it was really good.
The Cultural Fair is sponsored annually by the Office of Intercultural Life and Public Affairs Committee.
As part of Latino Heritage Month, two historians came to campus last Thursday to talk about the incredible rescue story of Cuban children to the U.S. in the 1960s. The film follows 5 of the 14,000 former Peter Pans. These 5 returned to their native country to explore their past and help bridge strong emotional and political divides that still affect them.
We really hope that this circumstance doesn't arise ever again. I don't think any child should be uprooted from their family, their parents, their homeland for political reasons.
Latino Heritage Month has its roots in 1968 when President Lyndon Johnson declared National Hispanic Heritage Week.
Last Thursday, you may have heard people using the words like ARG and Matey. No, they weren't crazy. They were just celebrating the National Pirate Day. The MC History Department organized a private scavenger hunt for their students. Students dressed like pirates and collected loot from around the campus. Each group had 4 destinations collecting different items from professors, including food, candy, and pirate clothing. While on their way to each destination, they were shouting and kidnapping students to join in on the holiday.
Yarg, our pirate crew went around to quite a bit of places and stole a bit of booty. It was quite a bit of fun.
This is the second year on campus the National Talk Like a Pirate Day is celebrated.
This last weekend proved to be hypnotic thanks to ASAP. Hypnotist Chris Jones mesmerized multiple Monmouth College students, making them perform acts such as dancing proactively, pretending they were superheroes, and convincing them that they broke the law and had to face their sentences. Jones has been performing for 3 years, visiting all 50 states.
Craziest thing that's ever happened on stage. I've had people kiss. I've had parents see their kids really express themselves. I've had men give birth on stage. We had a tornado drill going during a show, but it was actually a real tornado. And that was just crazy. But every night is something different, real live audiences every night, and I love my job.
ASAP will host multiple family weekend events, including Saturday night's Audio Body starting at 9 p.m. in the Dahl Chapel.
Taking a look at some events on campus this week. Thursday, guest speaker Gabe Damiani will speak on the integration of science and business in where else but the Center for Science Business in room 196. The program will begin at 7 p.m. As part of Family Weekend festivities, ASAP is hosting comedy music duo Daka Boom, 7 p.m. Friday in the Dahl Chapel. And Saturday, the fun of Family Weekend continues when comedy, music, and technology come together at Audio Body once again in the Dahl Chapel beginning at 9 p.m.
Coming up in sports, women's soccer went to overtime against St. Norbert. Let's see how they fared next.
What do you do when you're bored? Do you sleep a lot? Or are you more of the homework type? Well, guess what? You, yes you, could get more involved with The Courier, the student newspaper of MC. Whether you are interested in just reading or writing, visit the Courier Cave every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Courier office is located in lower level Stockdale. You can become a contributing writer or photographer. Join the Courier team today.
Monmouth College women's soccer battled St. Norbert in an action-packed 7-goal game. On a sunny Saturday, both teams entered the game with vengeance. With the first goal scored by Ali D'Arville within 5 minutes, the Knights soon retaliated by Shannon Jung's goal with the assistance of teammate Caitlin Schmitz. The first half ended with a tie at 1, but junior Lauren Kellen gave the Scots a 2-1 lead only 3.5 minutes into the second. St. Norbert quickly fired back, tying the score at 2-2 less than a minute later. After this goal, the momentum switched gears, which resulted in a third goal by the Knights. Monmouth did not back down, and Kellen managed to score her second goal, pushing the game into overtime. With only 1:48 left on the clock, freshman Adria Correa scored the game-winning goal with an assist by Kelsey Smith. With a final score of 4-3, Monmouth College women's soccer stands at 1-0 in conference.
Well, that was an awesome game today. St. Norbert knocked us out of the playoffs last year, and for us to come out and we got behind in the second half. It was 3-2. We tied it up on a beautiful goal. Had a chance to get a couple. We didn't get it in regulation, but in overtime we got it, and I just feel spectacular. It's awesome.
I felt really confident. We played really well, and it was good to beat a team that we lost in the playoffs last year.
The next day, the Scots looked to stay on top with the victory against Ripon College. At the 25th minute, midfielder Ali D'Arville was able to set the tone of the game with this nice goal to put the Scots up 1-0. The Scots dominated the first half with 13 shots on goal. Lauren Kellen was able to finish off a rebound assist from Michaela Rogers to score this goal. In the second half, the shutout continued with another goal from Kellen and Unique Mans. The Scots win 4-0.
Our game plan was to go out and win. They beat us last year 2-1, so we wanted to get revenge on them, so we did a lot of running past our defense and scoring.
The Scots are currently on the field taking on Dubuque University, and they'll travel to Appleton, Wisconsin on Saturday to take on Lawrence. The men's soccer team played a close game against Central College last Wednesday. The Fighting Scots took on the Central College Dutch last week. The Dutch scored one goal early in the first half, as well as another early goal in the second. Coach Cooten Johnson wasn't too happy about the way the Scots played in the first half, but he was satisfied the way they came out in the second. Sophomore Chisbom Nakime scored one goal and only goal for Monmouth right after halftime. The intense contest came to an end with Central winning 2-1.
We came out slow in the first 45. The first half we didn't talk like we did this past Saturday. Our communication was lacking. I think some of the guys were still sleeping from class today. And it hurts having class right up until game time. Some of the guys I know were in class till 4 o'clock or 3:50, and it showed. We didn't come off on the right foot, but second half was much better. A lot more energy, a lot more running off the ball, and connected more passes. So I was pleased with the second half, not so much the first half.
The men's soccer team hit the field again on Saturday, this time to take on St. Norbert in their first conference matchup. Although the Scots fought hard, an early goal by St. Norbert turned out to be the difference. The Scots would come back during the second half with sophomore Chisabam Nakime. He scored what would turn out to be the only Monmouth goal. With the score tied, the Knights would convert a corner kick with 14 minutes left. St. Norbert wins 2-1. After losing to Ripon on Sunday, the Scots record stands at 1-7-1 and 0-2 in the Midwest Conference. Next, the Scots will travel to Lawrence University on Saturday. The men's golf team teed it up last Tuesday in the annual Scott Fire and Viking Invitational. A sunny but windy day at Gibson Woods did not stop the Fighting Scots from having a record-breaking day. Michael Shesky shot a career low of 71, while teammates Drake Decker and Jared Johnson both finished with 73s. The Monmouth College Red team won the tournament with a near-record team score of 293.
It's windy out here and stuff like that, so I'm sure it's tough out there for them. but overall, I think they're hanging in there tough.
The men's fall schedule has come to a close, but have their sights set on spring break on March 21st against Warner University. There's your look at sports. Here are your scores for this week. That's it for MCTV this week. I'm David Beidel.
And I'm Cindy Herrera. Join us next week on Wednesday for an all-new MCTV.
And remember, you can find us on the web at monmouthcollege.edu/MCTV. I'm Cameron Line, and that's the news for this week.